Hey everyone, lovely people. It's nice to spend a little time with you today. We're getting down to the wire here, right? And this is the end of the class until we meet face to face, if we get to do that, depending upon if you're coming to Chico or not. So, hope you've been having fun. Hope you've been enjoying the work, and hopefully you've learned a little bit about your literacy practices and writing practices. And it's one of the things I tell all my students all the time, is that writing is a practice and a process. It's not a product. There's a great author out there. Her name is Jenny Nelson, and if you're interested in these kind of ideas about writing, she talks a lot about product versus process, and how we tend to think of writing as a product. I got to get these 2 pages done. I got to turn this paper in. But the truth is it's more of a process, and when we engage in the process is when our writing gets better. And then we stop thinking about it as a product, but thinking of it as a process. That helps us to be able to take it in stages, which writing is really different stages that you go through within the writing practice. So those are some things to think about. I also love the idea that writing is recursive by nature, which basically means the more you do it, the better you get at it. The more you look at something, the better it gets. That was the whole process of the peer review, right? Is that somebody else gets to look at it, you get to rethink of things, and you get to look at it again, and hopefully through that process, you felt like your writing improved. I honestly believe that if you engage upon these practices of drafting and we thought about the ideas in discussion, so using your ideas within discussions and breaking it down into manageable pieces, it will really help you to be a stronger writer when you come to college. And my mom, used to have that funny saying is, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is one bite at a time. And it's the same for an essay. And a lot of times we procrastinate and we wait to the last minute to do something, and there's a little bit of power in that. There's a little bit of a push to get something done, but you really need to break it down into manageable steps so that you can have the best outcome that you want from that writing practice. So anyway, that's your job today. Excuse me. It's Tuesday, August 13th, and really kind of the last day of the online portion of the class. And your job is to revise that literacy narrative, right? Take your peers' review and take your mentor's notes, revise for content, and then after you're done with revision of content, let it sit for a little bit, and then do that lovely editing portion, right? It's that portion of making it clean, making it neat, all the stuff that when you want to turn in that final, I guess I hate to use the word product, that final piece of writing when you've done everything that you can for now on it, and you want to really put your best foot forward, right? And you want to do that thing we talked about the first day of class, right? Your best effort. And your best effort includes that editing process, right? That cleanup, so that it's a clean, nice piece that you turn in. So that's your job. It's of course due by midnight, is going ahead and revising that. You have a couple other little jobs to do too. There's a self-reflection quiz that we'd like you to take. And then there's also a reflection and final thoughts in your group's discussion area, and we would like you to complete that. It says on the paper, of course, I'm always referring to this calendar. You're wondering why I'm looking down all the time. It's because I need to remind myself, and I'm a firm believer of looking at notes and making sure that I'm right about things, because it's easy to mess up dates and stuff. But it says at the bottom of this calendar, all work for early start must be done by the end of the day on August 13th, and that is mostly correct. It's the end of the day, and that is true, but we do have a face-to-face component for those of you who are coming to Chico, and they're around this idea of quests, which is kind of a gaming idea of going out to find information that is valuable to you as a student. So we have a couple of quests for people who aren't coming to Chico that you can do at home, and then we have quests when you get here in August that we are going to want you to do, and that's going to be our face-to-face portion if you are a partaker of that and you're coming to Chico. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later on, but remember, this is where your the Facebook page for our class really comes in handy. We're going to be doing a lot of that work there, so I know you signed up for that at the beginning, and hopefully you've been using it this whole time, and it's been a way for you to connect yourself to your peers. Anyway, thank you so much for all of the hard work that you've done in this class, and if you are coming to Chico, I'm so looking forward to meeting you, and if you're not coming to Chico, I wish you the best of luck in your college career, and if you need anything, you're always welcome to contact me. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see those of you who are coming to Chico in the fall at the end of August, right? We'll be here together August 22nd and 23rd, and I'll be seeing you then. Okay, you guys, take care. Again, thank you so much for all your hard work. It's truly appreciated, and I'll talk with you soon.